What is a linear equation in two variables? An equation of the form ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 is called a linear equation in two variables. Okay, how can we say that this is a linear equation in two variables? This equation can be represented as follows. The equation is called linear because the equation is of the first degree. There are two variables in the equation, namely x and y. Such an equation is called a linear equation in two variables. Here are some points regarding the linear equation in two variables. A and b are called coefficients of x and y. C is called a constant term. A, b and c are real numbers. And, in a given linear equation, both a and b should not be equal to 0. Now let's see some examples of linear equations in two variables. Can we say that this is a linear equation in two variables? Let's try. We will rearrange the equation and see if it resembles the standard form ax plus by plus c equals 0. This equation can be represented as follows. Now let's check whether it matches the standard form. Now we can say that the equation is a linear equation in two variables, where a is equal to 1, b is equal to 1, and c is equal to -5. Now see this equation. Can we say that this equation is a linear equation in two variables? Of course, yes. Let's see how. Compare this equation to the standard form. Now you can observe that the equation is a linear equation in two variables, s and t, where a is equal to 0.5, b is equal to 2, and c is equal to 0. From this example, we can observe that the variables are s and t. Usually, x and y are represented as variables for convenience. From the examples, we can conclude that an equation which can be put in the form ax plus by plus c equals 0 is called a linear equation in two variables, where a, b and c are real numbers. So far we have learned how a linear equation in two variables is represented. Let's understand the equation better. So far we have seen that a, b and c represent real numbers. We have also seen that x and y represent variables in the equation. Now, are we left with anything in this equation? Yes, the equal to symbol. This equal to symbol signifies that the left-hand side value of the equation is equal to the right-hand side value of the equation. Let's understand this with an example. For what values of x and y will the left-hand side of the equation be equal to 12? If we substitute 2 in place of x and 2 in place of y, we will get the left-hand side as 12. Let us see how it is done. Now the left-hand side of the equation is equal to the right-hand side of the equation. So we call 2, 2 a solution of the equation. In other words, we can say the ordered pair 2, 2 satisfies the equation. A solution is an ordered pair which satisfies the equation. The solution is always written as an ordered pair. Now, do we have any other solution for this equation? Let's check whether 1, 4 is a solution or not. This says that 1, 4 is also a solution to the equation 4x plus 2y equals 12. There is a clear way of finding a minimum of two solutions to a given equation. Let's try it out with the same equation. Let's substitute 0 for x and find the value of y. Therefore, the solution is the ordered pair 0, 6. We can try it out with y substituted as 0. Let's see how the calculation is done. Now you can say that the ordered pair 3, 0 is another solution for the equation. Now the solutions of the equation are: in general, any linear equation in two variables will have infinitely many solutions.